Building up people like Lego blocks, passing out blessings and we just don't stop. Gonna make the world a better place.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Fromania, and welcome to the world's fanciest Lego recording studio. Our living room. Micah, I've got a question for you before we start today's video, though, and it's a really important question because I'm feeling kind of hungry. I need to know which Star Wars character sells hot dogs.
I don't know.
Alright, it's fine. I'm just gonna go call Admiral Snack Bar and find out. Welcome back to Fromania. We're starting today's video with a little bit of good news. My Simpsons house that we were scammed on, we have a tracking number, Micah.
Gotta get here tomorrow.
Tomorrow, another Lego Simpsons house arrives. Your guess is as good as mine as to if it has Lego on the studs or Lepin on the studs, but I am sure hoping that it's Lego. And honestly, in like 4 minutes, we should have a decision from PayPal as to if I'm going to get refunded on the scam Lego too, but we'll save that for our next video. But we're hanging out today with 2 mocks that you and I did. You can obviously tell the Master Lego Builder versus the Daddy Lego Builder.
Yours is awesome.
Because Micah's is like 20 times the size of mine. But Micah and I both recently entered a mock competition. Bricks and Minifigs of Brentwood, here in the area that we live in, did a mock contest. They posted it on Instagram, and the contest was to create a scene from your favorite movie. Is it your favorite scene from your favorite movie, a scene from your favorite movie, or maybe your favorite scene from a movie? Yes.
I think it's just to build your favorite movie.
All right, build our favorite movie. So that's what we did. We set out to build our favorite movie. Here's the good news, is that we were in different divisions because I'm not even in the same playing field as my 15-year-old. He dwarfed me in every area of the build.
I also had like 20 times the amount of time to work on it, though, so it's not a fair comparison.
I wouldn't have needed any more time because this was the best I could do. So the first build was mine. This was a build from one of my all-time favorite movies, Dumb and Dumber. Go figure, right? With jokes like this, of course my favorite movie is going to be Dumb and Dumber. Now there are some fantastic epic scenes in the movie Dumb and Dumber. We could have gone with filling up gas at the gas station and a leg catching on fire. We could have gone with Harry and Lloyd fighting and then the briefcase popping open with all of the money. We could have gone with Harry trading in his van for a scooter to drive through the mountains to get to Aspen. But I chose this scene. And this is when Harry forgets to pay the gas bill. That's right. Lloyd gets home. He's having a tough day. He fell off the jetway again. They're hanging out. Lloyd has his briefcase, Mary Swanson's Samsonite's briefcase. They're in the living room and there's a knock at the door. At the door are the 2 bad guys of the film. They have come to recover the briefcase that Lloyd took home. But the knock at the door throws Lloyd off. He looks at Harry and he's like, "Man, did you forget to pay the gas bill again? Let's bail." They bail out. So in the scene, I've got just the simplicity of their apartment. You've got, of course, Parakeet Petey. This is before his head fell off. You've got the ant farm for their new pet store. I got worms. You've got the briefcase. You've got the bottles. You've even got the gas bill on the table. Out in the hallway, the bad guys are poised with their gun. So Dumb and Dumber was my entry into Bricks and Minifigs contest. I was in the group that was, what, 16 and up?
Yeah.
16 and up. Sadly, I was not first place. I wasn't second place. I wasn't third place. I got 4th. And there were probably only 4 people that entered the contest. But I really liked this scene because it was representative of one of my favorite movies. So that is my Bricks and Minifigs Dumb and Dumber mock. Now, that out of the way to make room for this unbelievable MOC. Micah, what movie was this from?
Combined Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones to get a lot of different Naboo scenes together.
So technically you mishmashed a little bit, but they are your favorite movies, so it's okay to put them together.
Yeah, I'm like one of all 2 people who actually like the prequels, and it's not fair. They're not treated fairly.
Misa thinks that there's okay. All right, so let's talk through this thing. First, up top, we have a starfighter. Tell me a little bit about this starfighter.
It's the Naboo and 1 starfighter that Anakin sort of hijacked. You can see R2's head up there. And I almost didn't build it because they're very challenging. There's so many good ones out there, and I know I couldn't be better than a lot of them, but it felt kind of empty without that since it's Naboo. So I added it.
And I love how you mounted it. You just used a couple of clear bricks to mount it up where it gave it some solid rigidness. And you used a little ball joint on the back so you can... Whoa!
Yeah, it's fell and hit the $200 Queen Amidala figure down there multiple times.
I'm not touching that again. All right, so you got the starfighter flying over the base, and then we enter into this top space up here. Tell me what's happening here on the roof.
This is the dining room from Clones, and my favorite detail here was the little floating fruit that Anakin took from Padme to cut up.
So he's using the Force to steal fruit from Padme.
Give it back. But Obi-Wan is grumpy.
Thief.
Well, he gave it back to her. He just wanted to...
All right, so right below Anakin stealing the fruit, what do we have happening in the cargo bay down here?
Now we're back to Phantom Menace. This is the hangar bay. You can actually fit a starfighter in there barely. And you've got Maul fighting Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, and it's not super accurate. The battle droids is I just put something to have stuff going on there.
I mean, what Star Wars scene is complete without battle droids?
Roger, roger.
Then if we shift around to the front of this, what scene is playing out here on the front patio?
This is Anakin's scene where he gave out his "I don't like sand" line. And I knew I wanted to do something funny with that, and I was like, what do I do? And then I was like, give Padme a sandcastle and have him yelling at it.
I love it. Fantastic. All those little details is really what made this so amazing. All right, so now let's flip around to the back. Ominously staring through the glass here is Queen Amidala. Obviously, she wasn't present in that scene, but she's overlooking it now. Tell me about this back room here.
This is back to Phantom Menace again. This is right as the Separatists were marching in to take the palace, and the best part of it was definitely adding the little cord plugged into the dress that they forgot to edit out in the final cut of the movie.
Yeah, in the final edit of the movie, Queen Amidala's dress was plugged in, and they forgot to edit out the cord in the movie. So in the movie, if you pause it, you can see the cord running to Queen Amidala's dress, and Micah beautifully represented it in his MOC. Then right below Queen Amidala, lest we forget what's happening below the Queen.
So this is like, I don't even know what the room would be called. They had another love scene in there, and I was tired. I didn't really want to do that.
Love scene!
And I was out of figures, too, so I gave Jar Jar a little party for one in there. He's got tea and cookies, and I even added a light kit.
Party for one. So this was Micah's MOC in the entry, and again, this was absolutely unbelievable. Like, looking at this, I feel like someone who's been building brick their entire life, he has built this thing because it's unbelievable. Now, when it comes to divisions, Micah was in the under 15 range. I forget, we can't remember the youngest age, but it was up to 15 years old. And sadly, Micah did not place fourth like I did. Honestly, he didn't place third either. Sadly, really disappointingly, he did not place second place. But Micah won. Micah won in his age group of 15 and under, first place. But here's the deal. When we went into Bricks and Minifig for him to claim his gift card, this dude won $50 for this amazing MOC that he did. They added a little extra to it because Micah actually was the best build that was submitted. He scored the highest. even higher than the adults that submitted, with this amazing MOC that he built. Now, thankfully, when he went in there to claim this gift card, he found something in the glass case that he'd been looking and waiting for. What did you find, Micah?
Singular Clone Trooper minifigure. I've wanted him for months, and to finally find him in the store was so exciting.
So his gift card covered 95% of this little plastic minifigure. You get that? This kid won 50 and then some, and his gift card covered
most of my 442nd
all of that.
Trooper.
I don't even know what to say about that. One day we're going to do a minifig tour of Micah's minifig collection, because his Star Wars minifig collection is absurd. I mean, we're talking the amount of money that he could go buy a new car with if he were to sell it out at today's current values. And maybe not a new car, but a new to him car. But that's it. We wanted to share our MOCs with you from the Bricks and Minifig contest. We're so grateful for Bricks and Minifig Brentwood for putting on the contest. And it's just amazing to have a store like that in our community now. So if you live in the Middle Tennessee area, be sure to go visit Bricks and Minifigs of Brentwood. Not a sponsor, just a friend.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. 2 thumbs up in the comments for Micah's amazing build, and maybe, I don't know, a thumbs down for Dumb and Dumber.
No, yours deserves 2 thumbs up too.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We're so excited about our new reboot, our new direction with LEGO. At the end of the day, they're just plastic bricks. It's less about the bricks and it's more about what happens with them. Are you building community? Are you building family? Are you building relationship? Are you having fun? Are you engaging with others? Because they're an awesome tool to connect with your family and with other people. So we encourage you to go out and build creatively together. And we hope that you go out there and give more, do more, share more, love more. And whatever you do, remember to always show your smile.
'Cause it's contagious.
Share more love more. Give more, do more, share more.